Live from Sharonville, Ohio, it's playoff basketball between the Notre Dame Cougars and the Lakota East Thunderhawks with a chance to go to the regional semifinals playoffs. I'm Ken Richards along with Greg Miller.
Ken, we've got a good game between two top teams. One more of a Cinderella story in the Lakota East Thunderbirds. The other one, a top team riding a huge winning streak in the Mount Notre Dame Cougars.
Former 2019 state champion, is that correct?
Yeah, these Mount Notre Dame Cougars are a tough team, and it all starts with their best player, probably the repeat GCL Player of the Year in KK Bransford. Leads the league in about half the statistical categories. Unbelievable player. Top 30 recruit out of the class of 2022 on ESPN. So if Lakota East wants any chance, she's going to have to be the first person they stop.
And that's not the only national ranked player on the team either, is it?
Nope, they also have number 5 senior guard Layla Falia, number 28th ranked player in the 21 class. She's a Michigan commit. Two top players that it's going to be imperative for Lakota East to stop.
What are the keys to the game tonight, Greg?
So the keys to the game, if you look at Lakota East, the first thing they have to do is take every point they're given, limit the turnovers, get easy points when they can get it, especially at the free throw line. 70.4% free throw shooters, so they really need to take advantage of the easy points when they can get them. Taking a look at the Mount Notre Dame starters, you got number 4, junior 5'10", forward Abby Wolterman, senior 5'10", guard Layla Falia, number 14, junior forward KK Bransford, guard Taylor Stanley, sophomore, and then senior forward Brianna Counts, number 55. For the Thunderhawks, you have number 12, Sarah Suak, number 13, Emma Full, number 20, Savannah Smith, number 21, Morgan Neuvin, and number 24, Madison French.
And here comes tip-off. KK Bransford, Sav Smith.
Really interesting game, as we mentioned, Mount Notre Dame coming in on a 67-game win streak. So
here we go. Last loss in 2019.
2019 to Centerville, which if both teams win their game, could be the regional semifinals.
Up the court comes. Top of the key. Back down to the corner. Taylor Stanley controlling the ball at the top. Bransford from the three-throw line. Back to the corner. And that's going to be 3 points.
Layla Falia, as we mentioned, the Michigan commit, getting her name on the scoreboard early. Nice stroke, wide open in the corner for 3. And that's not what you want to see early if you're Lakota East.
Here come the Thunderhawks driving into the paint. Travel is called. Those are exactly the mistakes you're going to want to avoid here if you're Lakota East.
Yeah, the one thing that you just can't do is, give away possessions to Mount Notre Dame, as you see Falia from the corner there. Absolutely perfect on the 3.
Taylor Stanley again from the top, passing in to KK Bransford. That 2 just doesn't go in off the glass. We're going to get a jump ball here.
Yeah, and you see, Lakota East really fighting for the rebounds, have been out-rebounded in 2 of their 3 tournament games, so something they're really going to have to fight for, because you can't lose the rebounding battle to Mount Notre Dame and give them extra opportunities, especially in the offensive end.
Up the court comes Madison French. And 12 with the ball. Looking for someone, headed off, and that's an easy 2. That's number 2, Sarah Suak with the easy layup.
But then, not getting back, almost Falia taking advantage, but then there's
offensive rebound by KK, and she puts it right in.
Bransford, not to mention leading the league in about half the statistical categories, also 3rd in rebounds. So you can see that there, she gets the putback. And Mount Notre Dame's top 2 players have all 5 of their early points.
3 bucket from the Thunderhawks. Splash, ties it at 5. That's a great shot right there. Down the court comes KK. Back to the corner. Taylor Stanley. KK at the top of the key. Comfortable with the ball.
Good rotation there by the Lakota East defense, really forcing a difficult shot there. So far, staying in this game early.
And the full hands it over to Sav Smith. Back to full. Madison French with the ball.
The high pressure on the man-to-man defense, forcing a turnover.
Taylor Stanley drives off the glass. We'll have a foul. Lakota East ball. Here's that Lakota East 3 again. Let's take a look at this.
Yeah, you can just see at the top of the key, French getting a little bit of space. Just a quick step back. Great form on the 3. And
that
you're going to need
rim.
French, probably the top scorer for Lakota East this year. You're going to need her to put up some points.
French is going to dish it off to Full again, who will bring it up. Pressing her in right at half court.
The high trap by Mount Notre Dame, but forces an open look, kind of a wild shot there.
44, that's Bree Harris playing center. KK Bradford. Not getting that one to roll her way. A battle for it right under the hoop. Outed. And that one will go out of bounds for us.
Just could not control it there. Once again, not something you want to do, but it seems like right now early, Lakota East matching the intensity of Dr. Scott Rogers' Cougar bunch from Mount Notre Dame.
Substitution coming on.
Again, it'll be interesting to see how Mount Notre Dame reacts early in this game. You know, a couple easy games to start the tournament, but actually, at the end of the first quarter against Turpin, was down 16-12. Outscored them 54-16 for the rest of the game, though. Oh, little shooter's bounce there, though.
Absolutely. Cassidy Stanton gets that one to go her way. Back down to Full. Full in good possession of the ball. Dishes it off to Savannah Smith. Back to Full again. Finds number 10 at the top of the key. 10 goes back to Full.
Some heavy press. Looks like maybe a little switch into a 1-3-1 zone right here. By
Full launches it at the hoop, and that one goes her way as well. 8-7 Cougs. Taylor Stanley being guarded by Full. Dishes it off to KK. Oh, an excellent screen there.
Nice little elbow jumper there by Failure. You can see why she's the top 30 player in the nation. Just has so many tools to her game, hitting the open 3 in the corner, getting the open jump shot, and so far has some early points here.
Savannah Smith goes back to Full.
Yeah,
Full.
Working in that 1-3-1 zone, trying to get the trap in the corner, but nice pass out, open 3.
Right off the front of the rim there.
Failure once again getting up the court quick.
Down off the glass, nothing. The offensive rebound and puts it right back in.
Autumn Crockett, the Crockett Rocket, taking off right there with the offensive rebound. And that's going to be a quick timeout for Coach Dan Wallace and the Thunderbirds.
What do you think starting out so far here, Greg?
So far, you know, very impressed with the energy that Lakota East is bringing so far. You know, Mount Notre Dame is a team that's won 67 straight.
We're going to look at their last points here real quick.
Has really put the clamps down on everyone, but
there's that offensive rebound.
Unfortunately, if you're going to give up rebounds like that, you can see things just slipping a little bit. Going to have to get some points together. As we mentioned, the Mount Notre Dame Cougars 23-0, 8-0 in top team in the state, 11th nationally, 4 straight GCL titles, looking for their 5th straight district title. The quote-unquote defending national champion, or defending state champions from 19. Obviously, the tournament canceled last year because of COVID, but you know, this Cougar team, 4 titles under Coach Dr. Scott Rogers, 04, 06, 17, and 19. So it's certainly a difficult team to deal with.
Suak with the ball at half court. Thunderhawk ball.
Looks like Mount Notre Dame has gone back into the man-to-man
Sav
offense.
Smith.
Or man-to-man
Big
defense.
pass across the court to Bree Davis, and that's going to go out of bounds. Bree
Yeah.
Harris, excuse me.
You just can't have that if you're Lakota East right now.
No, those are the mistakes you're going to be avoiding, especially when you're playing a team like the Cougars.
Yeah, they're going to take advantage of almost every mistake you have out there.
Here's Stanley again with the ball. Right into KK. KK back to Stanley, who will put up the 3. That one does not sink. Full has the ball stolen. Passes it off to Bransford. They'll muscle their way in, but not able to get it to go down.
Able to get the rebound there, though. Great play there by Autumn Crockett to force the steal and then just throw the ball back in, kind of behind her head, and find Bransford. Able to really make the most of every possession with Mount Notre Dame.
Bransford again. Off the glass and in. There's 2 more.
Great fundamentals in there. Gets the ball. Nice power dribble, the drop step, and that's an easy layup.
Tyloo steps her own teammate. Full at the top of the key. Over to Savannah Smith. Full again, wants that 3. Nothing doing.
That one just off.
Back from the Cougars, Stanley throws it off. Pass again down low. There's some easy free throws right there.
And you can just see the discipline in this Mount Notre Dame team. Knows where to get on the floor, gets right to the middle, and that's an easy spot where you're forced to foul.
Here it is on the replay again. It's going to bring up, and just a bit too much contact right here. That's going to be the 2 free throws. Autumn Crockett.
Yeah, Crockett averaging 7 points, 7 rebounds, has 3 double-doubles this year, including a 21-point, 17 rebound, 5 assist game versus St. Ursula in January. So certainly someone, maybe not one of their top 2 players, but certainly someone who can fill up the stat sheet.
Hey, you know what you get when you turn 23 around? That's a triple-double. 3-2 every day. Here she is for that second free throw. Nothing doing.
Just off the front here, but you know, from a 7-7 tie, or from an 8-7 game, it's really turned Mount Notre Dame recently. The lead has swelled up to 8 points.
This is an important possession here for the Thunderhawks. We're gonna need some. They're gonna need some points here. Sav Smith looking for an opening. Dishes it off.
You can just see that man-to-man defense of Mount Notre Dame just suffocating, really putting pressure on them, forcing them into difficult passes, and sometimes almost a turnover there.
Suak's looking to throw it in. Finds Savannah Smith. From the paint for 2, and nothing there.
Nice move, just could not get that one to go. A little bit out of control.
KK Bransford drives in. And we'll get the offensive rebound by Crockett and get the 2 anyway.
Yeah, Bransford does a great job of following her shot. She's missed a few shots early, but is usually right there to try to get the rebound.
Long throw down. Thunderhawks. Excellent spin move there. Woo!
Oh, wow.
Very nice play there. Get those points.
Suak with a nice little spin move and has gotten some friendly rims here at Princeton High School.
Taylor Stanley. Crockett from the corner. Bransford in the paint. Can't leave her open. She's going to get that every time.
Once again, just muscling her way into the middle, getting the ball, and just the one dribble and up to the basket. And right now it doesn't look like Lakota East has anyone on the floor who can guard that if she gets to her spot. Back into the 1-3-1 for Mount Notre Dame, giving some different defensive looks.
I think that's French from the corner. Ooh, goes down hard.
Wow.
All clean play there.
Heavy bump there, not going to call anything. But
from the corner. No points there.
Yeah, trying to take advantage of that 1-3-1 in the corners where there's an opening, but not able to make either of the threes.
You know,
oh, and they're going to call the charge there.
And that's an excellent play right there by number 12.
Yeah, Suak getting to her spot. Yeah, hands up, ready to go. Phalia just a smidge out of control there, and going to get the call there by Suak. Very nice play there to keep her position. And
Suak might be the Thunderhawks' best player through this first quarter.
Yeah, she's been the one player that's, you know, had the energy on defense and has been able to get
Sanger's
her
gonna
own
inbound
shot consistently. Just 2 seconds.
Suak, deep three.
Oh,
Not
just
incredibly
off.
far off. Playoff basketball here. Cougars 19, Thunderhawks 9.
Here on ICRC-TV.
On air or online, this is media for your community. This is ICRC-TV.
Playoff basketball here on ICRC-TV. End of the first with the Mount Notre Dame Cougars 19, Lakota East Thunderhawks 9.
Yeah, Ken, just to take a look at the bracket here, of course, we have Lakota East and Mount Notre Dame playing. Actually a full day here of district championships here at Princeton. Winner of this game plays the 1:30 winner between the Lebanon Warriors and the Centerville Elks. Also coming up later today, Princeton at Heber Heights Wayne and Mason at Springboro. Whoever wins out of those games goes to the state Final Four.
Stanley at the top of the key. He's going to hand off to Abby Wolterman. Down low to Crockett, and she's not going to get that too.
Yeah.
Going the other way, Thunderhawks.
Taking a look, Ken, the other lowest seed aside of Lakota East is the 6th-seeded Lebanon Warriors. So Lakota East really the Cinderella story so far. Unfortunately, a tough first quarter, already down 10.
Going to have to cut down those mistakes if they want the Cinderella story again. And up the court is Full. Full's going to dish it into Bree Harris, turns it over in the paint. Down the court is KK Bransford.
Yeah, just too
Quickly.
much traffic there.
Stanley, Bransford. In traffic, gets her own rebound and puts it in for 2.
She's just too strong down there. No one can stop her. She's able to jump up, get her own rebound, put the ball right back up and in.
That's national talent, showcasing it. Here's Full again.
We mentioned the number 27 player in the class of 2022 according to ESPN.
Suak.
Looks like a
Back to
little
Full.
2-1-2 zone here for Mount Notre Dame, giving a lot of defensive looks early.
There's Wolterman from the corner. Sanger, pardon me. And down the court again, KK Bransford. Over to the corner. Bransford for 3.
Just short, but
foul.
Looks like that'll be senior Brianna Counts going to the line. Counts 7 points, 4 rebounds, and had a season high 3 blocks last time out versus Turpin.
And there's that foul right there.
Perfect from the line there for Counts.
That brings our total to 22-9 in favor of the Cougars.
You know, if you want any sense of pride for Lakota East so far, Lakota East with their 9 points has already scored more points than 2 of 3 opponents that Mount Notre Dame has played so far in this tournament. Middletown with 8 points, Western Hills with 6 points in the first 2 rounds. So
perfect free throw by Brianna Counts right there. Here comes Sav Smith.
once again in the zone here for Mount Notre Dame.
Ball to Suak.
Gonna have to move the zone around a little bit quicker than that. Some quick passes, don't wanna.
Bransford playing great defense on Full right now. Full back to Suak.
Don't wanna fall in love with the dribble. Gotta make quick decisions here to break up the zone.
Savannah Smith wants that 3. It's gonna go off the back of the board there. KK Bransford makes a nice play to keep it in there.
Not just keep it in, but find her teammate there in Phalia and keep the ball with Mount Notre Dame.
Taylor Stanley. Excellent pass. Bransford into the paint. Beautiful play right there by the Cougars. That's artistic basketball.
Yeah, Abby Wolterman, first points of the game for her.
Full in possession. Turns it over in the paint.
Again, too much dribbling around the tall trees over there.
Failure wants the mid-range 2, and that'll go off the rim. Back into possession of the Thunderhawks. Let's take a look at Bransford's save right here.
Yeah, quick timeout here by Coach Dan Wallace again for the Thunderbirds.
Off the rim, just as you think it's going to go out, this jumping save. And look at the vision to know exactly where her teammate is. Great awareness. Here's that beautiful pass. 1, 2, easy buckets.
And you can just see, I mean, you know, Bransford not only leads the league in points, but also in assists. You can see the vision there. Gets the ball right in a power position, right at the free throw line, able to find her teammate, and, you know, get an easy bucket over there. Taking a look at Lakota East, the 19th seed, finished 4th in the GMC at 11 and 10, 8 and 5 in the GMC.
Upsets both Edgewood and Coleraine.
Yeah, you know, beat Fairfield by 30 and then beat the 5th seeded Edgewood team by 13 and then beat the Coleraine Cardinals 54 to 43 to get here. So 4 solid wins. You know, the Thunderhawks, after starting off 5 and 9, have won 6 of their last 7. So definitely playing good basketball, but really need to turn things around here as things definitely starting to get away from them, down 16.
Onto the court is Morgan Novine, who brings it up past half. That's Savannah Smith. Oh, intercepted. KK Bransford down the court. Good D to prevent the 2. And on the transition is Suak. Suak back to Sav Smith. Right into the paint and throws it up. It doesn't go down.
See, the one problem with Lakota East right now is I feel like they're so worried about that Mount Notre Dame pressure, especially by Bransford at the top. They're taking some quick shots, a little bit out of control, and you can see that because some of them they're not even really getting rim.
Absolutely, a little out of rhythm here. Over to Brianna Harris. Counts. That's a mid-range 2 and is not going to go. Thunderhawk ball. I see through a quarter and a half here, I don't think the Cougars are out athleting them. I really think the game plan is what's winning here right now.
Yeah, I just think, you know, Mount Notre Dame is just a little bit more crisp at this point. You can
say
see
the same thing.
You know, they're getting their shots in the spot they want. They're kind of playing the game a little bit slow and more in control than Lakota East.
Absolutely.
I think the other problem that you have is just Lakota East has had some open shots, some open threes, and if just a couple of those go down, you're thinking it's maybe only a 2 or 3 possession game than a 16-point game. It's some tough shots early, and once again, had an opportunity there, but just goes off the left rim.
KK Bransford lets it go out. Crockett will inbound it. And here comes Bransford. To Stanley. Bransford whips it out again. Counts. Back to Counts. Bransford in the paint. Spinning, shooting, and a great block there. Thunderhawk ball.
I will say, you know, Mount Notre Dame is easily the best team that I've seen working for, you know, ICRC doing women's basketball games, but man, the effort here is great.
Absolutely.
Just contesting every shot, forcing the foul there. You know, they don't quite have the height that Mount Notre Dame has, but they're certainly not down in this game because of a lack of effort. These girls are giving it their all.
Maddie Blay will inbound the ball. And Savannah Smith will bring it up past half. Ooh, good block down there in the corner by Brianna Counts.
Great defensive rotation, just able to step in, get in front of the shot. Just an extremely well-coached team, always seem to be in the right position.
Bransford out to Counts. Counts it, whips it out. Back to Bransford from deep. We're going to take a look at that block here again. Check this out. Here she comes in, passes it off. A good thought, but Brianna Counts with just too much defensive awareness to let that slide through.
And Counts actually gets caught a little bit out of position going for the steal there, misses it, but able to control herself and, you know, get back on defense and get the nice block there. Very nice play.
French has the ball.
It's about 3 minutes to go here.
To Folt.
It's been a tough quarter here for Lakota East. I think only 2 points for them so far this quarter.
Finding nothing available in the paint here. Crockett has the ball.
Oh, and it looks like Mount Notre Dame going to get the timeout there. You could hear some chants from the Lakota East fans looking for a travel there, but able to get the steal and get the timeout before any travel called. You can see once again just trying to force the ball into the middle there, but just too many defenders down there. You know, Streweld is 6'2", but Mount Notre Dame's got the height to match.
It's not a team you're going to force it past. Take a page out of their own book and those crisp, clean passes to get those open, available shots.
You can see there with the pink sweater, Coach Dr. Scott Rogers, 4-time state champion.
Let's see those moves again.
4-time state champion, and you can tell he's got a well-oiled machine in his team so far, getting things done.
And here's our cheerleader for the game. Look at those moves.
I'm a little bit worried where she might fall off at that point.
Focus on your basketball, honey. Here's Stanley. To Crockett. Crockett to Bransford. Back to Crockett from the foul line.
That one looked like it might have gotten tipped there.
I think she may have got a hand on it, but no call. French, long pass. That 2-point shots, and there it is. That's a great bucket from the paint from Kelsey Seeveld.
Yeah, Streveld has, they've been trying to force the ball to her, but just finally gets an opportunity to get her with a little bit of space and the nice little
Counts for 3.
Hook shot there.
Keeps it in, back to Counts. Gives it to Bransford. Bransford drives. Here's another Lakota East basket. That 3 by Sierravard.
Yeah, you can just see nice movement, gets to the right hand and just
hits him with the Dr. J. We have Bransford taking some free throws. And although free, that one's not going to go. Second of 2. Gets the second one to drop.
Bransford now at 11 points here in the first half, well on her way to her average of just over 21 points per game.
And French hands it off to Suak. Suak goes back to Savannah Smith, who gives it to Foal.
Important last 2 minutes here for Lakota East. See if they can get something going to try to get back into striking distance before the second half starts.
Foal. Top of the key to the foul line. Dishes it off. And Suak is able to keep it in bound. Nice handles there. Back to Suak.
Really taking their time on this possession, trying to find
Somebody
a way.
wants that 3. Takes it from deep.
I was going to say that's a deep 3. Maybe a little bit out of the range, and that one
feeling
well
the pressure
short.
and throws it up. Hey, when you need points.
Yeah, but you got to have, I mean, you got to be in the range, and you can't, like, as we mentioned, can't give away possessions, and that was a long possession that was basically just a straight-up turnover.
Wolterman inbounds. Stanley's going to bring it up. Minute to go here in the second. Cougars 26, Lakota East 11. Cougars looking to extend that lead.
Wow, great
opportunity, but nothing
pass,
doing.
But Thalia not able to make it. Ball goes out of bounds.
And it's going to come right back to the Cougars. Crockett out to Stanley. Bowl.
Nice rebound there. A little bit of pressure up past half court. Oh, and that one almost goes. Just falls off the front rim. It'll be 2 free throws.
Good job drawing the foul there. Madison French is going to have 2.
Yeah, French has been their best player, the sophomore, over the last few games. Averaging 19 points per game in their last 4.
For her second free throw. And gets it to go. Gets both points there. Madison French. Up comes KK.
Looks to be content just to hold it for the last shot here. 13-point lead.
Hands it off to Stanley. No urgency here. KK's going to drive in and draw the foul.
Smart nice little gather step there, gets into the middle of the lane and draws the foul there for 2 more free throws.
Smart basketball here by the Cougars. There's one for KK, adding to her total.
Yeah, I believe that's 12 points for her so far.
In the game comes Morgan Novine.
So made free throw here with tie here with the entire Lakota East team as far as points. So
Wolterman's going to come off. This will be KK Bransford for her second free throw. Splish, splash.
Not quite been her regular efficient self, but still getting the job done. 13 of the 28 points so far in this game as they do a little full court press.
On comes
broken by
Smith.
Lakota East. There's a 3.
It's not going to drop.
Off the board.
Can they still get some points out of it?
And a couple blocks there at the end.
Couple
Lakota
blocks.
East not able to take advantage.
I'll tell you what, hey, Crockett had a delightful first half just as well as KK Bransford did. A lot of offensive rebounds, a lot of keeping the ball in bound, great vision all around.
Yeah, it's not just about points, Ken, it's about getting it done everywhere, which it looks like the Cougars have with their 15-point lead.
Thunderhawks still in the game. Lakota East Thunderhawks 13. Mount Notre Dame Cougars 28.
We'll be back here after the half, Ken, on ICRC-TV and ICRC-TV.com.
Leaves us with the next item on our agenda is item number 5, opening session.
I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. If you're out here at the parade or listening, thank you again.
Into the end zone, and that is caught by Jaden Wood. Come on now, how we doing? Y'all feeling all right out there?
Hello and welcome to this edition of This is Glendale. I'm Bet Chorus.
Hey guys, this is Unit 1 crew from Woodlawn Fire Department. We just want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And of course, you can always go to ICRC-TV.com.
Always a great day when ICRC is involved.
Another edition of ICRC, bringing the community to you.
If I play sports for my school, I'll learn how to be part of a team.
I will have more friends. I will be active now and when I'm a grown-up.
I will learn how to work hard. I'll have better attendance.
I'll learn how to overcome adversity. I'll be more likely to go to college. I will learn how to get along with others. If I play sports for my school. If I play sports for my school. If I play sports for my school.
I must learn to be a good student during school if I want to put on my uniform after school.
Hi, I'm Clark Kellogg. I've attended basketball games from coast to coast over the years as a participant, broadcaster, parent, and fan. And believe me, I've seen my share of unsporting behavior. The purpose of school sports is for kids to have fun, develop their skills, and learn lessons that will last a lifetime. So when you attend a school contest, please keep that in mind. Remember to behave in a way that reflects positively on your child, your school, and your community. Let's respect the game.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
Home fire drills give your family a plan of action. In a home fire, you may have less than 2 minutes to get out. So when you drill, show everyone 2 ways out of the house, pick a safe meeting spot, and get there in under 2 minutes. Then practice home fire drills at least twice a year. You can even make them fun. So everyone knows the sound and exactly what to do when they hear a smoke alarm. Go to ready.gov/fire drill and learn how to prepare your family for home fires.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know wherever you are.
We save homes and restore pride. We are people working cooperatively. Our typical client earns less than $14,000 annually and cannot afford the critical repairs they need to safely live at home, where they desperately want to be. Our services truly change lives, one repair at a time. Our professionally trained staff, along with 25,000 volunteer hours annually, has provided more than 280,000 services for low-income, elderly, and disabled homeowners in our communities. Every service makes an impact. Homes we service have an increased sales price of 10%, and even the value of surrounding homes increase upwards of 3%. Our energy conservation services save clients an average of $300 a year. These total savings from all customers equals over $200,000 in outstanding energy bills paid. With safer living environments, almost 50% of our clients reported improved health, and many are seeking medical attention less frequently. By living healthy at home, Over $54,000 in state and federal funds can be saved annually for each client that does not need to move to assisted living. PwC's impact is more than just dollars and cents. Stable homes create stable families, which means children who are moving less frequently can achieve higher academic success. We are an investment in the future. More people living safely in their own home paints a brighter future for everyone, but we can't do it alone. We need your help to continue to build a brighter future for the entire community. Give back and get involved at pwchomrepairs.org.
That leaves us with the next item on our agenda is item number 5, opening session.
I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. If you're out here at the parade or listening, thank you again.
Into the end zone, and that is caught by Jaden Wood.
Come on now, how we doing? Y'all feeling all right out there?
Hello and welcome to this edition of This is Glendale. I'm Bet Chorus.
Hey guys, this is Unit 1 crew from One Log Fire Department. We just want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And of course, you can always go to ICRC-TV.com.
Always a great day when ICRC is involved.
Another edition of ICRC, bringing the community to you.
Hi, I'm Clark Kellogg. I've attended basketball games from coast to coast over the years as a participant, broadcaster, parent, and fan. And believe me, I've seen my share of unsporting behavior. The purpose of school sports is for kids to have fun, develop their skills, and learn lessons that will last a lifetime. So when you attend a school contest, please keep that in mind. Remember to behave in a way that reflects positively on your child, your school, and your community. Let's respect the game.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Ohio. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
On air or online, this is media for your community. This is ICRC-TV.
We're back. ICRC-TV, Mount Notre Dame Cougars 28, Lakota East Thunderhawks 13. Playoff basketball here, looking for a chance to go to the regional semifinals, looking to drum up some offense.
Yeah.
Drum up.
Lakota East going to need to drum up some offense if they want to get back in this game. Down 15 right now. Difficult first half offensively for Lakota East. 5 of 20 from the field, only 1 of 12 from 3 has really hurt them. Even when they're getting open shots, not really able to make the most of it. Also getting out-rebounded 23-13, so giving Mount Notre Dame, even though they haven't shot the ball incredibly well either, just extra chance after extra chance, and that's the reason why Lakota East is in a little bit of a hole right now.
Lakota East is letting Mount Notre Dame play Cougar basketball. Here in home of the Vikings, Princeton High School on for the second half.
Yeah, we're going to see what happens here. You know, after falling behind 19-9, pretty close second quarter, only 9-4, but Lakota East, they can just get a little bit going on offense. Their defense has been decent.
Suak's going to inbound it to French to start us off here for the second half. French holds it half court. Whips it over to Savannah Smith. Counts. Another block on defense. Almost a turnover.
Yeah, almost got the steal there. A little bit of a 2-1-2 defense.
Foal has it. Slings it back to French. French to Foal. High pass there.
Say dangerous pass,
Foal
but
gets
able to get her
rebound.
on rebound. Some good patience by Lakota East. A little bit out of control in the first half, but looks like they've calmed down a little bit.
Off the foot of KK Bransford.
Be a kick ball.
Suak's going to put it back in to French. French to Fold. Fold to French. French looking for something. In the paint. Brianna counts with their hands up. Able to knock that shot off target. And here it is again. More great defensive awareness by Counts, just with their hands up there. Easy block when the ball comes up.
Yeah, nice way to come down with the help defense.
From the corner, ooh, no shooter's bounce there.
Now 1 for 13 from 3 for Lakota East.
Bransford is at the top of the key. Gonna shoot it from the free throw line and will not drop. It's gonna be a jump ball.
Bransford not able to get the rebound, but able to get her hands over there and force the jump ball. So actually bring possession back to Mount Notre Dame with the possession arrow going her way.
KK, top of the key. She's going to take it, but it will not go. And that's French with the rebound. Transitioning fast, slings it down, but just off the fingertips of Morgan Naveen.
Fastball right there, just a little bit too far for the wide receiver.
And here comes Stanley. Thalia. Bransford in the middle. Over to Brianna Counts, who goes back to Bransford. Misses that signature layup.
Yeah, so far, not able to get anything to go early.
And a great play there by Full to force the jump ball. That'll be Thunderhawks possession.
Yeah, able to get her hands in there and, you know, force a jump ball against a very talented player in Thalia.
Quick hands. Thalia trying to work the crossover. Just not enough.
And you can see
French.
Lakota East is frustrating Mount Notre Dame a little bit on offense. Well, when Mount Notre Dame is on offense. If Lakota East can get something going.
French is looking for a girl in the paint. Keeps it in, but back to French.
Well, a little bit of a bump there, but French really showing some...
hustle possession for French there.
Yeah, some hustle there. Just trying to get a better shot. Unfortunately, the windows are so tight right now that they're just trying to force up a shot when they get any sort of daylight.
Brianna Counts. 3 ball. It's off the rim. And a phenomenal rebound by Bransford. Drives in and she's not going to get it.
No, some great defense there.
And again, that's Stanley on Full.
Oh, going to call another jump ball. Wow.
Calls a jump ball there for that one. And it's going to be Cougar position. Here it is again. Bransford looking for her go-to.
Oh, and you can see maybe a little bit of an arm to the face there. That's a tough possession. Some banging going on around there in the paint. Open 3, no good. So far, no points, almost 3 minutes into this quarter.
Sav Smith. Full. Cougar ball.
That one deflected and looked like Full just couldn't handle it after it got deflected. And we'll go back over to Mount Notre Dame.
Sager checks in, as does Crockett. And Wolterman's going to inbound it to Stanley here, who will bring it past half. KK in the corner. And Wolterman from the free throw line. Gets the rebound. Stanley wants 3. And there's another rebound by Crockett, making herself very known on the court. KK at the top of the key.
Yeah, so far just nothing going. Able to get some open shots, but nothing falling for her.
Stanley wants that 3 again, and she's going to get it this time. Big splash.
You just can't give a team like Mount Notre Dame 3-4 chances because they'll make you pay. Unfortunately, a couple great defensive possessions, but just not able to.
French drives hard, and Crockett's going to take the charge. That'll be Cougar ball.
Not able to bring down the lead there, and then
take a look at this rebound here. There's one.
You can just see one blue shirt around about 4 white shirts just fighting for the basketball.
The whole game is in those offensive rebounds right now.
Yeah, so far neither team shooting particularly well from the floor. It's just about getting opportunities.
Wolterman wants some points, and she's going to get 2.
Now, Mount
Here's
Notre Dame's
French.
starting to heat up a little bit.
Playing hard. Full. Back to French. He wants 3. Ooh.
Halfway down and back
Oh.
out. Happens twice again.
There we go. That's number 11, Delaney Sanger's going to get that offensive rebound and draw the foul.
Yeah, that one will go on Crockett.
Sanger's going to inbound it. Has right to French, who acts like she's going to give it back to Sanger, but drives forth on KK Bransford. Ooh, drags her down there. That's going to be a foul.
Some good form tackling there, Ken.
And here we are. French on Bransford, drives and just not going to get it there.
Just gets blocked. Yeah, it looks like she reaches for the ball and then just loses her balance a little bit, reaches an arm out.
Bransford knows it's a foul. French is putting a little extra mustard on it tonight.
Oh, no. But, you know, obviously very big game. District final, both teams maybe getting a little chippy here. See what happens in the next couple minutes.
Nobody wants to go home. Wolterman right at the top looking for Bransford. Unavailable. Stanley's going to dish it out for the 3 in the corner, and it's going to go down. That's 36 for the Cougs.
And now you can see shots starting to fall there. Stanton on the 3. And
if you didn't think they were in a rhythm already, here they come.
He struggled to shoot.
Full wants 3.
No points early in the corner, but able to get things
Bransford,
going out.
excellent awareness. Knows where everybody is on the court. Crockett will have it at half. He goes back to Bransford. Fakes the pass, drives, and that's another 2 for her.
Soft bounce there.
French, good handles. Careful, eh? Full wants French again at the top. Slings it over. No 3 there. Still only with 1 3.
Oh, nice play there.
Crockett.
Tipped away. Some upset Lakota East fans.
Fans
here.
are getting into it.
Thought the ball
Here it
maybe
is
should
again.
have been
Let's
off
take a
Lakota
look.
East. Yeah. You see here, great play.
Throws it in.
Tipped.
And I'm inclined to agree with him a little bit here.
I think ball might have just tipped off Lakota East off a deflection and then did hit the baseline before Crockett got her hand on it, but that's a close play. And certainly one that Lakota East wants at this juncture in the game.
All 3 of our referees doing a great job tonight. For
Bransford, though, nothing on the score sheet in the second half aside of those 2 points.
Ooh, she heard you there.
Really making her
drove
name
hard
known.
for those.
Yeah.
Foul called.
Looks like they're going to get Sarah Suak on the floor with something. Maybe just some bumping down in the paint.
Snaton on for the Cougars. And that'll be Stanley at the top of the key. Crockett can't control it.
Looks like that's probably going to be another jump ball.
Lakota East ball. Maddie Blay.
See some fighting on the floor.
And Maddie Blay is going to be the one who ends up with it. Bree Harris in there to help her out. Let's give it up for the guy with the mop real quick. Doing an excellent job cleaning up, keeping all the players safe.
Got to keep them from slipping and sliding around.
And if anybody hasn't made any mistakes tonight, it's got to be that guy. Perfect
guy,
form and
on
everything.
top of it.
Wow.
Nice little round of applause for him.
You don't get talent like that every day.
Young
it's nice
man
to see it on
deserves
display here tonight. Inbounds to French. Surveying her options. He's going to give it to, going to hand it off to Suak.
Difficult difficult third quarter here for Lakota East. No points in 6+ minutes of this third quarter.
Long pass to Harris. It's going to be a kicked ball from Wolterman.
Yeah, able to get the foot out there, prevent the bounce pass.
Number 12, Suak, will inbound the ball.
Deep throw, that's
turn it over.
Picked off by Filia, using some cornerback skills there.
From
Gets the ball to the middle. That one will go. We'll see if Filia will heat up a little bit there. Only 2 for 11 from the field in the first half, but
an excellent bucket there from Lila Filia. Here's the whole play here. Watch as Filia brings it down. Watching her opponent, takes a step, and there's those two.
Yeah, you see great gather step, getting to her spots, and just elevates over the defender, gets her shot, easy 2 points.
Suak looking for something. Full wants 3. Still no threes falling for the Thunderhawks.
No, difficult second half. It's really been difficult since the end of the first quarter. 9 in the first quarter, only 4 points since.
And certainly nothing available in the paint.
Now you can see.
Yep, players like Crockett, Counts, Bransford.
12 of their 20 first half shots from 3, and a majority of their third quarter shots also coming from behind the arc. But only 1 make so far, so difficult still to find any points from out there as well.
That's the lower. Back to full. Suak, a deep 3. Rebounded by Bree Harris. Foul called.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul on the floor there.
Inbound is push off?
Yeah, they're going to get another quick push there. 2 quick fouls on Harris.
Savannah Smith has not gotten a shot up in a while. I think they're looking for her here.
Fortunately tipped and turned back over.
In transition here. Filey on the free throw line.
I believe this is one of the first times today we've seen Bransford out of the game, but maybe with a decent lead and maybe a little bit of time to get her some water.
Up the paint, draws a foul, not going to get the bucket though. Kristen McBride on the court for the Cougars. And here is, see here's Falia. Going to drive into the paint right here. And some good D there by Bree Harris, not letting it go, but she will draw the foul.
You see without Bransford on the court, Falia has become the focal point of the offense. Her 8th point of the game. So far, well below her average of 17 points per game.
Back
has
on
not
comes French.
Shot the ball well, but is getting some points here late in the third quarter.
Suak inbounds to French.
Last 20 seconds here, probably looking for one more shot.
Everything running through French in full right now. Close pass there. Bree Harris brings the screen. Back to Bree Harris, who's going to take a shot from the block. And it will not drop. So we got Cougars 42, Lakota East Thunderhawks 13.
Yeah, I mean, great energy by Lakota East in the third quarter. You know, kept Mount Notre Dame off the scoreboard for about half of the third quarter, but not able to score any points of their own in the third quarter. You got to score points to win, and unfortunately, this lead just balloons even more to almost 30 points, Ken.
And you have to imagine it's those threes that aren't dropping that's really making the difference here tonight.
Yeah, not a whole lot of room with a lot of the tall players Mount Notre Dame has. Lakota East trying to shoot some threes, but so far only 1 made 3, and I believe 17 attempts. So tough to find anything going on there, and you know, 1 for 17 isn't going to get things done.
Especially when you're playing a team like the Cougars, who are going to get those offensive rebounds, and they're going to contest all those balls.
Yeah, right now Mount Notre Dame looks to be on their way for their 68th straight win. Would play number 2 Centerville or number 6 Lebanon. So in the semifinals, Centerville, of course, the last team to defeat Mount Notre Dame back in January of 2019.
What a time
Almost
it was.
70 games ago.
Let's take a look at these threes here from the Cougars. Here's Falia from the corner. Splash.
Yeah, first points of the game there for the Cougars.
Down the court here is Stanley. Quick pass, another one. Great offensive play. Here we are for the start of the fourth. KK Bransford brings it up past half court.
Yeah, Bransford back in, maybe just trying to get, you know, a little bit of offensive focus back, get him ready for the next round. Bransford gets knocked
Throws up
down.
an awkward shot. The teammates come back with a rebound. And that's going to be Lakota East ball. Probably fair.
Yeah, interested to see why Mount Notre Dame would have Bransford back in a game.
Quick transition. Bree Harris under the net. Ooh, got to get those two when it's open like that. Wolterman keeps it in with a nice play right to Falia, who wants that long two, but she's not going to get it there. French keeps it in bounds. Transitioning hard. Slows it down, surveys her options.
Almost dribbled out of bounds there, but nice balance there to stay in bounds and get the ball back.
Bree Harris again. We got a kick ball.
Yeah, but mentioning, amazed, you know, Mount Notre Dame still has some of their starters and up almost 30, but with some of the offensive struggles that they've had, you know, maybe looking to just kind of get things going a little bit to prepare for their next game.
Kristen McBride off the bench, goes back to the bench, and we have the original 5 starters out again for the Cougars. Stanley playing defense at the top of the key, and that three's not going to drop either. Bree Harris, back to French. There she goes.
There you go. Finally, first points of the second half for Lakota East.
First 3 since the first quarter, I believe?
Yeah, since the first quarter.
Stanley, defended by Bree Harris. Quietly having a great game.
Once again, you know, Mount Notre Dame has a couple players that score most of their points, but they have a lot of players that play good defense, do the little things, you know, and Harris has been running the point very well today.
Slips. Where's the mop guy?
Where's the mop guy?
Shoddy work. Quick transition. Here's Full.
You can see the mop guy over on the left side, just a little bit of a, missed that spot.
Bree Harris on the block.
Trying to get into the paint, get something
going. Gets those
go.
2 on Wolterman. Great play by Bree Harris.
Finally.
I try to work that route a little more.
Yeah, finally getting a little bit of offensive life there. But you could see Harris there, instead of just throwing up the shot, gets to her spot in rhythm, and that's a nice bucket.
Wolterman tries to get that 2 back. He's not going to get it. Turns it over with Full, bringing it up half court. Players starting to look a bit tired out on the court now as time winds down. 5:30 left in the game. Cougars lead by 24. Bree Harris at the baseline. Throws it right to the hands of KK Bransford. He's going to bring it back quick in transition. Drive, and there's a charge.
No, they're going to get it for the block, I believe. So just not set, so Bransford's going to get the harm and the foul.
Bransford, full complete play right there. Now one hand off the backboard. She knows it.
Yeah, great movement by her. Move around a defender, just can't quite get set. Gets the foul and the bucket.
And a chance to put these fundamentals on display. Let's bury these free throws. Point.
Up and good, 4 for 5 on the day from the charity stripe for Bransford.
Stanley playing tough D on Full. Here comes Suak.
Gets the call. We'll go to the line for 2.
Back to the last East 3 here.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. There's Bree Harris, whips it out to French, who finally gets it to drop. And you can tell there on the bench, they're excited to see it finally go down.
Yeah, French with their second 3, but only the second 3 in about 20 opportunities for Lakota East.
Gets that first free throw. To give the Thunderhawks 20. She will.
Yep, 20 points
She
here.
will. Stanley still on the court.
Maybe a little bit too large of a lead to think anything about comeback, but Lakota East still showing some fight there, still playing what you like to see.
KK wants more points. Crockett back out to Falia. Can't get it to drop, and it's going to be a nice rebound there by Full, possessing it well. The press, she's going to hand it over to French. They need to get it across half. Long throw.
Oh, almost was
There it
able to
is.
get it around him.
Ooh.
Nice one-handed pass to Falia.
And it's all going to result in a foul.
A little bit of back and forth there, trying to get the fast break running. You can see that pressure by Mount Notre Dame just speeds up Lakota East a little bit too much and forces them into some questionable decisions.
Bransford. Dribble, spin, 2 points again.
19 now for Bransford. Just about 2 points off her average for the season.
Casually, too.
Yeah, not her
French.
best shooting night, as we mentioned.
Long throw to Full, who can't retain it.
Leads the league in field goal percentage, shooting just under her average. But, you know, still getting the points she needs to, getting things done for her team, even with a little bit of a tough shooting day.
Kelsey Seaveld's going to check on. To Falia. Falia. KK Bransford. Bree Harris wants to pass. She's not going to get it. Crockett in the paint. Back out to Falia. Tries back in. That one's going to go out of bounds. Thunderhawk ball.
Yeah, looks like she just lost control there while trying to get into the paint. That'll be a turnover back to East.
Cougars, as you can imagine, looking very at home right now.
Yeah, I think for them it's morely about just trying to, you know, get their offense on the right page. You know, they've had some issues. There's a nice play by Falia. They've had
nothing go.
You know, they've had some issues getting their offense started. As we mentioned, you know, the first 3 games of the tournament, 78, 85, and 66 points. Well under their average of points per game today, so.
The Cougars right now still playing like they're upset they let a team get to double digits.
Yeah, you can definitely tell with that defensive pressure. They're really forcing them into some difficult shots right now. As you take a look at Coach Scott Rogers.
Dialed in
Still, even in a 27-point game.
Let's take a look at these Cougar threes. There's one from the corner from Falia. Easy transition. Again, wide open. You're going to make that every time. Here's KK Bransford. Puts it over to Stanley. Splash. There's Stainton getting some of her own off the bench.
Yeah, when you come off the bench, you got to be ready. When
Oh, you
you're
got to
open,
be burying those. You got to take your opportunities. The pink vest, looking good.
Pink vest.
I
nice
love
look.
untimely Easter colors. I really do.
We're getting there. What? Almost March.
Almost. A little premature.
Is Easter in March or April this year? I never know. I think it's in mid-April, but I'm not sure.
Feels like it's come early. French. This is an easy bucket there.
Yeah, it gets absolutely nothing there, and that'll go back over to Mount Notre
Seaveld
Dame.
probably could have got that one to go. Stainton's going to inbound it to Bransford. Surprised she's still on the court.
Yeah, I'm surprised she played it all in the fourth quarter. Oh, The little crossover.
Close call there.
Almost breaks some ankles.
Bree Harris back to Bransford.
Well, like I said, I think it's just seeing the way Coach Rogers is coaching right now. It seems like there's something that he's not happy about from early in the game, just trying to get the team back to running their regular offense. And that's the offense he wants to see. An easy 2 points for Bransford.
Maddie Blaze on for the Thunderhawks. French is going to drive right into the paint. Ooh, almost gets it to go. Here's Bransford in transition. She's going to find Stanley. She's going to take it herself.
Oh, the nice
2.
little fake there. It gets the defense looking the other way and goes right up for 2 points. 23 now for Bransford.
Bransford. Bree Harris, defensive awareness on display. Not much of a dribbler.
Yeah, looking for maybe a double dribble, but they said maybe with the tip.
Timeout, Lakota East.
Actually, 30-second timeout for Mount Notre Dame. Interesting to see the timeout here with just 2 minutes left. Once again, could just be wanting to have some execution, but I feel like at this point, 2 minutes, you just kind of let the clock run out, you know, for the betterment of both teams.
Quiet in the home of the Vikes tonight.
Yeah, I mean, quiet, obviously, you know, capacity slightly reduced, but also just been a tough game. Lakota East, you know, you come in, obviously huge underdogs, going against, you know, the Goliath that is 67 straight wins, Mount Notre Dame. But you had your chances early, just couldn't quite get the shots to go. And
you know, really plays a great game. Outside of threes, can't think of anything Lakota East.
Yeah, I think just more shots to go, and I think the big issue was, I mean, 1, getting shots to fall, and 2, you know, fighting for rebounds a little bit more. And I understand it's very difficult with the height disadvantage, but, you know, when you give Mount Notre Dame, you know, 3, 4 shots on some possessions,
they're gonna take them.
They're gonna get points eventually.
Here's Bransford at the half.
You know, they had 4 minutes early in the third quarter that if they could have gotten 6 or 8 points, they could have made it a pretty tight game, but just no points, and then Mount Notre Dame starts to get on a roll again.
Looking for more. McBride doesn't want it. Gives it back to Bransford. He's going to drive to the paint. She wants another 2. She's going to have it.
Nice little up and under move there for Bransford.
Full. Looking for options. Back to the top of the key. Morgan Naveen. Looking for someone to hand it off to. In the paint, and there's 2 for the Thunderhawks. Delaney Sanger with a good layup there.
Nice little backdoor cut there by her.
Ooh, splash. Keisha Francisco steps into the game, and she says, I want to get some points as well.
Yeah, only averaging 3 points per game in her 20 games this season.
Well, there it is again.
Sophomore putting it in for 3.
Dagger. Minute to go here. Cougars 56, Thunderhawks 22. 3-point from East. That is not going to go. Cougar ball. The subs are in.
Yeah, we'll see if they take another shot or just try to run out the last 30 seconds here.
Danny Sharp's looking for something. Stolen by Sanger. And it's going to be Cougar ball. Crowd doesn't like that.
Yeah, definitely went off the foot of
you know, if I'm the referee, I'm just going to lie and give it to him. I'm going to be honest. That's why I'm not the referee, though, is because they know I'll do that.
Yeah, well, I mean, it should have been East basketball. It went off the foot of one of the Cougar players, but they're just going to run the clock out.
Jump up. Come on, Raph. It's .2. This guy.
We're gonna get
Jesus.
some moves here with 0.2 seconds left. We'll see if they can hit the 34-point shot.
Not a whole lot of hair between the coaches and all three refs.
No, but a whole lot of points.
That's our game.
For Mount Notre Dame, as they take it 56-22, Ken.
Cougs are moving on to the semifinals. Regionals.
Big game by KK Bransford, 25 points to lead the way. East went over about a quarter and a half without getting any points, and just a tough time for them overall.
Bree Harris need to be acknowledged as well. A lot of rebounds there. Yeah. Mount Notre Dame's going to play Centerville or Lebanon here in the regional finals.
Yeah, that game coming up next here at Princeton High School, so will be interesting to see Mount Notre Dame, whether they face the Lebanon Warriors or the last team to beat them in the Centerville Elks. All right, well, for Ken Richards on the play-by-play, I'm Greg Miller. Thank you so much for watching ICRC-TV, the final, district final here at Princeton High School. We got Notre Dame Cougars 56, the Lakota East Thunderhawks 22. Thank you so much for watching this edition of high school basketball here on ICRC-TV and ICRCTV.com.